Hello and welcome to another pouring video. And in this video you can see how the paint will flow, and in the end I also have a fast forwarding video where you can see really fast how the paint spreads, because when you pour it on in the beginning it looks like nothing much happens, but when you let it go and don't touch it, it fans out and the pattern becomes different every time. So with this technique I'm using paints that are really fluid, and I only use paint and water. So I use a lot of water and less paint, and I cannot tell you how much from one and from the other. You just have to experiment with it, because in my case it varies which paint I use, how much water I need. So just make it fluid. Just experiment with how much water you need, and you get a different effect if you use a lot of water and if you use less water. So if your paint is thicker, it won't flow that much. It's not that easy to explain. So if you like to try, just experiment with the thickness of your paint and see what it does. I am getting really cool results, and every time is different, so just have fun and experiment. And don't overdo it, because that's what I really found. Just let it go, walk away for a little while, come back, see what it's become, and then add, instead of doing it all together, because you do not know what the paint is doing. So it takes a little time for it to flow and to move around, and it's just a really fun technique to do and to see what happens. And it surprises me every time, because I did it a few times now. I've had a few of these records, so I had a blast trying. And sometimes I squirt too hard and I got air bubbles in my paint. And you see me somewhere in the video poking those with a toothpick to get rid of them. So I'm not even touching this, I'm not moving it around, I'm just taking this syringe with paint that is really watered down, and I'm sticking it kind of under my paint, so it's not on top of it, but it's almost like you squirt it under the white paint to get the effect that you see me having here. At the end of this video you can watch the full video, but then speed up, because this is actually how I work. Of course I cut out pieces when I walked away and came back a few times, but in general this whole process I think was about half an hour. Speeded it up really fast so you can see it in less than a minute, I think. But because I speed the video up, you can see really good how the paint flows, how it changes. So have fun with this video, and there will probably come one or two more. What happens if I spray this with some water? Have fun experimenting!